Greetings, this is Vane. Welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 2. We are going to head east. Some ruins there, okay. Valley of the Dead. Warning, watch out for chasms. Kuzo. Suddenly a band of harmed Venati run around the corner chased by a horde of hydras. You try to get out of the way, but you end up in the centre of a swirling melee. The battle won, the Venati turn to speak with you. Their leaders bows deeply and says, "Thank you, aliens, for risking yourselves to save us. We wish you your safest travels." Then the Venati leave to continue their patrol. Yay! We'll go and see what's his town, because I really need to sell some stuff. These crops have been planted recently, and there are long rows of young mushrooms of a variety which makes humans mildly ill. The Venati diet must be at least a little different from that of humans. Read the sign. Mancuso! Several statues have been left out. They'll probably be brought inside when they have a place to put them. Theft is not an issue. Each weighs over a ton. The town shows every sign of being thrown up as quickly as possible without the slightest bit of care. The walls are bent and at strange angles, and some of them are already crumbling. The sole street is narrow and everything is cramped. It's a small holding pen used for the giant lizards and hydras that Venati use as food. The Venati diet is not unlike the human one. This room is filled with farming tools and supplies. You find bags and barrels of mushroom spores and dried lichen, fertilizing paste and tools. The small box has been left open. It looks like someone has set a small fire in. You look closer, someone has burnt some papers here. Sifting through the ashes, you find a tiny intact scrap of paper. You can make out the words on it. Empire is, and Ni took the key, he is hiding him. Okay. It's a barracks. Vines in a vacancy. Aristo supplies. Doctor's magics. A Venati with a sour expression sits at a table reading a ledger. He looks up. Oh, hello, aliens. How may I help you? Everyone referring to you as aliens is starting to become tiring. Would you have for sale here? He grunts and wriggles uncomfortably in his chair. Strange mannerisms for the normally dignified Venati. I sell supplies and food. You could buy some if you want. He broke slightly. Don't have much because of the brigands. I really wish I had some learning crystals, but I don't. What is a learning crystal? Powerful magic made by wizards. Small blue crystals you look in. They teach you spells or skills. Very prized. Very expensive. Great profit. When everything is rebuilt, the wizards will start making them again. Crystals like that have been found in Avernum. Not surprising. Venati lived up there years ago. They probably lost some and you found them. Lucky you. I'm curious about this. Cells. Tell me about your brigand problem. There's a fort to the north in the chasm tunnels filled with thieves and raiders. They were here when we started building the town. We let the council know about them, but nothing's been done. What council? In Olgai, our leaders. They've done us no good, though, not with this problem. They're too busy worrying about other things to care about us. Are there many brigands? Yes, sir, that's why this place is so shoddily built. We had to put it up quickly to have some place to defend in case we were attacked. Do you know anything about the tunnels to the north? Not much. If you go up there, watch your step. There are chasms everywhere. Okay, I'm curious about this. I need some supplies. Okay. That's better. Let's see what we've got. Wow. There is a Venati man sitting here chanting over a long, delicate wave blade. It glows gently when you enter. He stops chanting and the blade stops glowing. I am Tor T. Welcome to my humble shop. I am also the leader of this humble town. May I ask what you do? I run this extremely humble shop. He looks at the shoddy crumbling walls and details. I offer training in the magical arts. I am also skilled with weaponry. Your shop seems very rough. Not long after we woke, a band of bandits appeared in a tunnel to the north. We have built this city quickly to have a place to defend. As if on cue, a stone falls out of the wall and hits the floor with a dispirited thud. It shows. Who are the bandits? Who they are and why they are not in harmony with our people, we do not know. All we know is that they are dangerous. How can you help us become stronger in battle? Tor stands and starts to move around. You see that he's incredibly nimble. He darts from one end of the room to the other, so fast that your eyes have trouble following him. I can help you move like this if you wish. Teach us. I would like to. He looks at you shrewdly, but I am very distracted by our village's problems. There are certain responsibilities which weigh heavily upon me. Is there anything we can do for you? To the north there is a fort filled with rogue Vanate. They are led by a sinister blade master named Gadika. They are causing us many problems. Slay Gadika and I will reward you as best I can. Why did the Vanati on the north turn on you? We don't know. We Vanati are not fractious and greedy like you aliens. It is very strange that they turned on us. I have only heard one rumour, but it's too bizarre to be believed. I've had lots of strange things in our travels. Try us. I have heard that the rogue Venati believe that we should not listen to their soul crystals. They think the leadership and the wisdom of the crystal souls. We have heard that the rogue Venati believe that we should not listen to the crystal souls. They think that the leadership and the wisdom of the crystal souls is not needed. I do not believe it. For a Venati to believe this, it is not possible. Thank you for your time. Okay. So, this building contains stone blocks, tools and other building materials. The building itself seems like it was thrown together in a day. It's a good thing there's no wind on the ground. A good gust would probably knock this building right over. This half-finished building looks like it's going to be a store eventually. Several stone blocks have already been brought in here to make a counter. The Venati love to make things out of huge blocks of stone. You meet a stocky Venati male holding a crystal pitcher. I am Vane. Welcome to my inn. What services can you provide a tired traveller? I run this inn. It's a bit rough now, but it'll be the biggest in this cave someday. A room is 10 coin, a drink is 2, a good fluid prepared fresh from Aeon's fields. Who is Aeon? My friend and helper works the fields outside town. Best farmer around. She beams. Why is Mancuso so rough? It looks like it could collapse at any moment. Mancusa is a bit rough now, but we're building quickly. Not much longer now, I suspect. It's dangerous out there. Brigands, hydras. We needed to get defences as quickly as possible. Okay. I could use a drink. Could use a room to rest in. Pay the coins. A Vane shows you to your room. There are awkward, narrow silver Venati beds. You end up sleeping on the floor. You don't get much rest. Could use a drink. You have bought several bowls of clear, bitter fluid. It goes down easily. Then you start to feel strange. Not drunk, much stranger. You stagger around and see strange shapes at the corners of your eyes. Vane nods approvingly. Good, yes. Okay. Let's get out of here. You encounter a patrol of Venati soldiers. The moment they see you, one of them points at you and shouts, "Identify yourself, aliens!" You shout you are after they approach the tilting of your visit to Avit. The fair commander nods. Fair enough, beware this area, aliens. The Hydras and worse are about. They reclaim much land during our slumber. We must beat them back. His warning said the guards continue to search for vermin. Their prey must be dangerous. Several of the guards bear recent wounds. Ice Hydra, okay. remote grotto. Okay, come back, deal with you. This cavern stretches several miles to the southeast, dotted all along its length of burial mounds, some in tight clusters, some alone. The Venati must have been laying their dead to rest here for centuries. There is a grim aura about the place, as if a foul spirit came to inhabit this place during the Venati's centuries of sleep. You think you see movement among the more distant cairns, and you hear faint howls in the distance. A large band of undead guards this corridor. They are the corpses of long dead Venati brought back to life by some unpleasant force. When you get close, they shamble forward and attack. You encounter another larger band of undead Venati guards. Okay. Yeah, they're a bit tough for us. So we won't be going that way. They're a bit. You thread your way carefully through the heavy forest of stalagmites. You walk slowly, one slip could result in a nasty impaling. Okay. So we've got the ruins up here. Let's have a look at those. And the remote grotto. We've also got whatever's beyond there, but I can't be doing that yet. This is yet another large ruin. This village was home for 100 Venati a few centuries ago. Most of the place is rubble now, but an intact road still runs through the middle of town. There is a lone Venati watching you here. He stands outside his hut, a crude stone affair, built alongside the ruins of a huge stone hall. The Venati wear a huge red stone. He wears a large red stone on a silver chain around his neck. It looks valuable. He waits for you to approach. Approach and talk to him. You approach to speak with him. He says, "Welcome, aliens. I've heard of your arrival. I am Zalab. I've been hoping you would come and visit me here. Tell me of yourselves and your journey." You speak with him for some time. He seems eager to hear your travels, and of all the human customs you are willing to describe. Seems tight-lipped, however, about Venati customs. You ask him about his people, and he says, "Well, I am honoured that you wish to learn of us. The honorific Tar following my name means I am a learned one, a teacher. If you would receive lessons of my people, I would be honoured to give them. Let Zalav Tar teach you of the Venati." Okay. Venati Law 450, okay. Don't know what good it does. We'll leave it at that. Venati Law. Okay. How much have you learned about the Venati culture? This skill helps you in certain situations. So also this skill can sometimes help you decipher spells and other strange writing. Now that is an interesting picture. Okay. Resting cell 4. Venati warrior sits near the fire, sharpening the razor disc. She looks up at you grimly as you approach. You ask who she is. "I'm Bohan." She watches you carefully. "Why are you sitting out here?" "I'm guarding Abra, and he's trying to make my job harder." "Who is Abra?" She stops sharpening the weapon long enough to jerk a long, multi-jointed thumb at a nearby mage who is lost in thought. "Abra, my charge." "What are you guarding against?" "I have to protect the from chitracks and hydras while we go and awake our brethren, and things aren't getting any easier." "Chitracks and hydras are wandering around here?" "Yes, the Venati the friendly denizens of these caves. Apparently the Venati are capable of sarcasm." "How is Abra making things harder for you?" She looks at the entrance to the caves. "There's more hydras in there than I've ever seen. We must sneak in there to perform the awakening. We could use some help." "Perhaps we could be of help." "Talk to Abra about it. He could pay you. Where do you need to go to awaken your brethren?" Points to the north. "Hundreds of them are asleep in here in the big blue crystals." That's all I wanted to know. "There is a mage sitting here meditating and moving his limbs in elaborate hypnotic patterns. The Venati are many jointed, which makes this a very strange sight." He opens his eyes and looks at you. "Welcome, aliens. I am Abra." "What are you doing?" "I prepare to meet my doom." His voice is appropriately grim. You glance around quickly but see nothing wrong. "Doom from where?" "See that door over there?" "Yes." "Beyond it are some controls I need desperately to get at. There are also hydras, dozens of them." "Controls for what?" "Don't ask me what for. All I can tell you is that it would cause you great harm were you to try and use them." "I take it you need to get past the hydras." "Yes, it is my duty to sneak past them and use the controls, even if it means my doom. I prepare myself now." He looks at you slyly. "Of course, with your assistance my job would be easier. There would be a reward." "Could we help you with the hydras?" "Those icy caverns to the north are occupied by a huge hydra nest. The most dangerous nestlings are 2 ice hydras. Kill them and the rest of the nest would begin to disperse. Then we can sneak in and kill them, and I will give you a soul crystal. Can you teach us how to use a soul crystal? No. You should try going to Eggley. Okay. Good day to you. Let's have a look. Okay. We're going to save it there. This has been Vane doing Let's Play Avernum 2. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon, and until next time, goodbye.